What's up, everybody? It's me again, Rhonda. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? So, back with another video to talk about unmindful and being unmindful. Okay. So let's first of all find out what does unmindful mean, right? I wish I could share this. I think I can, but I don't feel like going through all that. So I'm gonna just tell you exactly what unmindful is. Unmindful means to not be conscious, or aware, of your surroundings or what's going on around you. Not being mindful. Heedlessness, mindful. Unmindful can also mean heedlessness, inadvertence, um, and honestly, just from research and just spirit, being unmindful is a curse. Okay, being unmindful is a curse that was put on a lot of the families from way back when. Like it's I think it's some kind of unmindful spirit that traveled through the bloodline to everybody. Everybody in these particular families, these people that the Lord deals with and lives through. Being unmindful is a spirit that has to be broken for generational purposes. Um, and I could tell you that this is how you know that being unmindful is a spirit, not only a spirit, a tactic. Unmindfulness is a tactic. It's a tactic to keep chosen ones and the ones that God or your ancestors chose to come back into this life to change things. It was a tactic to stop generational curses from being broken. Being unmindful, you're not paying attention. Unmindful is you're unaware. You're not paying attention. You're distracted. Being unmindful, you're distracted. But like I said, it's a tactic, and you can tell it's a tactic because look at one of the biggest names in the industry, one of the biggest, Nike. What they tell you to do? Just do it. Just do what? Nike tells you to just do it. Okay? This is a billion-dollar company. Okay? They telling you to just do it, but the Lord says be mindful and be aware pretty much of Satan's devices. Nike is a Satan's device. Nike is telling you to just do it. Nike is telling you to be unmindful. That sounds like a tactic to me. It sounds like sounds like something put in place to knock you off your path, to keep you from doing what you are supposed to do as far as breaking generational curses. Everybody wears Nike, right? Do that mean everybody's being unmindful? Probably 95% of the people who wear Nike is being unmindful because they're just doing it, right? But like I said, Spirit lets me know. Spirit told me that being unmindful is a tactic against your family. But being unmindful is a tactic against your friends. I was going to do another video about family secrets, and in that video I was going to speak about being unmindful because just for a quick snippet of family secrets. Family secrets, the individuals that cause these family secrets, they are unmindful. They are unmindful of the outcomes. They are unmindful of anybody else's feelings. They are unmindful of what their karma could be, or they don't care. But they are unmindful of another individual's thought. Okay, so it's just like being unmindful is being unmindful has gotten away with a lot of stuff, right? Because being unmindful, you could be caught up. You can get caught up in all kind of lies, heartache, manipulation, betrayal, loss, lust. When you're not mindful of what you're doing, you could get caught up in losing everything. You could, like I said, being unmindful is a tactic. When the Lord tells you to be mindful, and then you got the biggest shoe brand name out in the world who everybody flocks to, telling you to just do it. They're telling you to be unmindful. So what? So what you asking me? Oh, should I stop buying Nike? Yes. Don't buy Nike. For what? It's a shoe with a swoop on it. I don't think it's so much as the shoe itself. I think it's the agenda, the intention, the unmindful spirit that is being put on people when you wearing Nike. I mean, really. I mean, it makes sense to me. It makes sense. It makes sense. Being unmindful is a dis-ease to so many people, because when people aren't, like I said, when people aren't aware of what's going on around them, they can get caught up in anything. They could be lied to and not worry about being lied to. They could fall for all. They'll fall for everything. They'll fall for anything. But when you're unmindful, you fall for anything. Okay? So, just a short reminder of, listen, we all need to be mindful of who we are, where we came from, what our rights are. We need to be extremely mindful of doing what is right. We need to be mindful of our surroundings, our environment. We need to be mindful of the signs that the Lord sends and shows you before you mess up. We need to be mindful of how we think of other people. We need to be mindful of what we say when we think about other people. Because being unmindful, you can curse your life. Simply put, when you're not mindful of your environment or whatever it is that's going on around you, you can curse your own self. You can curse your own life. That meaning you have to be mindful of your environment. You have to be mindful of the people around you. You have to be mindful. Pay attention. Okay? Because the Bible tells us we do not wrestle against the flesh and blood of what's in front of us. We don't wrestle with the material. We're wrestling with the intention We're wrestling with the spirit behind this flesh and blood. That's who we wrestling with. And like I told you before in another video, a lot of people have attachments. Hold on, y'all, for a second. The pregnant woman named Tracy informs her brother that her water is breaking, but Tracy has to endure the pain during that time. One of the traffickers leads the way to the tunnel when they suddenly hear screams and gunshots. Shortly after, the same trafficker exits the tunnel with a large horizontal cut on his stomach. The others drive away after seeing the confidence of their lives while wondering what is in that tunnel. The scene changes trapped in the cold. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I was just battery popped on, you know. Got to plug it up as soon as the battery come on. So, but yeah, like I said, you have to be mindful of. You can't just go. You can't just do it. That even sounds stupid. Just do it. You mean to tell me I'm standing on this edge of this mountain and there's like the angel and the devil on your shoulders, right? Like you got one angel saying don't do it. You got the devil on the other side talking about just do it. Dang it. Sorry, y'all. I hope I didn't break it. But yeah, you got the devil on the other shoulder talking about just do it. But the Lord, the angel on the other shoulder says, don't do that. Be mindful. If you're standing on the edge and you jump, you ain't no telling what could happen. Ain't no telling, you know, you could die. Your life can go into shambles. You could curse yourself. But the angel is there saying, don't do it. The angel is there saying, be mindful of who's speaking to you. Somebody is telling you to jump. You don't want to die. You don't want to curse yourself. You don't want to hurt your own life. So be mindful of who's talking to you, who's speaking to you. That's another thing. Like I said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We wrestling against the spirit behind that flesh. That goes along with our own flesh. We wrestle our own flesh. You know, flesh and spirit is always contrary to each other. That's why we have to be mindful. Don't be unmindful. Please. Because, you know, being unmindful, like I said, is a tactic of the enemy. Being unmindful is what the enemy wants you to do. Being unmindful is how the enemy wants you to live. But we can't live that way. That don't help us or our families. So, I apologize if this video is way too long for you. but you know, I just had to get on here and say that, you know, I just had to get on here and say to be mindful. Be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of your environment. Be mindful of who you're speaking to. Be mindful of the spirit behind statements that surprise the shit out of you. And I know that somebody that said something to you that made you, what? You know, like, when you react to any statement being made by somebody around you, your family, your friends, whoever, when you react in a surprising, like, a shocked way, that's the Lord telling you, be mindful of what this person just said or what this person just did. Be mindful of that. Remember it. Remember it so you know what to do when you see it or hear it again. Okay? So, like I said, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know that. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, the subscribes. Thank you, y'all. And thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all doing. And I want y'all to have a great day. This probably ain't going to be the last video of the day, but I'm glad I got that out. So, I appreciate you guys, and I need you to, even if you have to look up the definition of being mindful or unmindful, look it up. Study it, meditate on it, ask the Lord for guidance, ask Spirit for help, ask your ancestors to come in and show you. Okay? Okay. Alright, so talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye-bye.